Podcast. Welcome back to the Homeless Voice podcast. On this week, our special guest is GTkittxn. I'm your host, Z113, and joining me is Pancake Man. GTkittxn, would you like to say hi?
I thought Pancake was gonna say something.
And also, are you dumb for not showing up?
Are you dumb? Oh, get
Okay, can we start again? I fell asleep.
No, we are not.
Are you dumb? Stop. Just
Let's go.
freaking.
Okay, now we'll be revisiting last week's episode. Number 1, last week's episode was a lot about anime.
Hey, we're
and
ranting too much. So
yeah, Mario ranted too much. So last week Mario spoke a lot more than Pandemity, but we
Yes,
spoke
Mario
really
sucks. So
I
didn't say
your
that.
support by watching the video and complain in the comments below. Remember to like the video, by the way. Shameless plug.
yeah, even though it sucks, still like it. Okay, just do it. Wait, what's
Okay.
this?
For our first topic, we have
PewDiePie versus T-Series, even though this is normally supposed to be at the end of the episode. But for some reason we're doing it now, because this is our PewDiePie episode, because
today is our PewDiePie episode.
we are done.
Currently, what is the sub count, Pancake Man?
So the sub count at this point is...
Is
Yep,
right now. Let's put,
2,714.
oh no, it's about 2,700. So
It's
let's
going
hope that
down.
PewDiePie wins and its price going out. Now we've seen so many people come in and try to help. We've seen Mr. Beast all the way until people like Logan Paul, unfortunately.
Yeah, Logan
help
Paul...
PewDiePie.
No. You know, Logan Paul had... Basically what he did in the description of his video, he put a link where if you click on it, you automatically get subscribed to PewDiePie. And they checked, and it only had like 200 plus clicks, so...
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that
now
helped.
we'll be bringing back our special guest as he is back. GT, what are your thoughts on the Great Subscriber War?
Well, I think it's very nice to see the community working together to achieve a common goal. But I think that the media is taking it like a chance to slander PewDiePie.
I mean,
They're just not seeing it in the right light.
and we'll give an example of that later. But right now, there's even a Wikipedia page for this.
Yeah, I know, it's quite dumb.
Now, I mean, I can't expect in the future, right? Instead of history textbooks of a bunch of wars like World War 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, there's
You
the
have this
subscriber
stuff in
war.
your history textbook.
I
You
mean,
got the Great Subscriber War. Then
it's quite a big thing, because it's all about how YouTube is becoming more and more corporate, and how like
yeah, it's
corporations
big, but so big
are
it.
taking over like YouTube. But then like PewDiePie represents kind of like independent creators, kind of like us, you know, just creating content instead of like...
This is
having,
the saddest channel I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Shut
so
the frick up, GT, you suck.
Wait, can I
Oh,
give you a
like-
censor? Can I give you a censoring noise for this episode?
no, please
no,
no.
don't be a rape us, please.
No, I won't. I'll just be a wheeze.
No, GT. Let's get back to the topic. So,
I'll say
PewDiePie versus
example.
T-Series. Now, we've seen so many people try to help. What do you think is gonna happen? I mean, T-Series may surpass unless someone comes in and saves the day.
I mean, a lot of people have been saying that like PewDiePie will lose eventually, because like Mr. Beast, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Logan Paul, a lot of people have tried to help, but like T-Series is still winning, so people...
Yeah,
But the last person that can save him is Will Smith. So
I guess no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
heck, even Elon Musk tried to save him, but
Yeah.
like T-Series is still catching up,
like-
so...
he boosted the sub gap by like 50k.
Basically,
For like a few
delaying
weeks.
the inevitable.
Yeah,
I mean, if,
It's just the
I watch
100 rule.
I watch a lot of videos about the sub war, like from like last year, and like, oh, you know, they're just delaying the inevitable, and then like, and now he still hasn't lost yet, and like,
I mean, to be fair, if T series can be treated something like a terminal disease, and all these people are just doctors trying to prevent it, you know, prolong.
But then we can just wait to the point where T series stops their growth, like India
Yeah, but you look at it.
connectivity.
yeah, but you see, the thing is, right, there are 1.32 billion people in India, so
Yeah, and
unless
and
PewDiePie
not
is
only
gonna get
that, it's
more
growing.
subscribers than that.
Yeah, no,
But I
1.32 and growing.
Like if you guys have seen the India, what they think of T series versus
Yeah, especially the internet, cheap
but a
internet.
huge number of Indians actually watch PewDiePie and not just T series.
I mean, most people in like India want to support T series because like they all
Nationality,
yeah
right?
they all
National
feel like
pride.
T series supports like represents India on the global stage, and if T series became like the most subscribed channel, then it's like a big achievement for them or something like that.
I mean,
But
But
think
the
about
difference
rest
with Felix is that he represents the entire world minus India.
well,
What?
no, you could technically
But, like,
count him
I
as
mean,
part of
technically,
India
he
as
doesn't
well.
really like
Represent
represent
any-
anything. Yeah,
He represents himself in
yeah,
a way.
he represents single like creators on YouTube.
Yeah,
I mean,
not companies.
Yeah,
if your country had let's say an industry or a company, right, that is global, you would want it to be global if you're part of the country.
yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's,
You will want your country to have more money. You would want to possibly, especially
because yeah, they see T series as
for some reason I was moved there. You will want to possibly let's say escape poverty. Maybe it's that one chance for you to earn money. You would take it over some random person making memes.
also I'm just reading this a bit, and I realized that a lot of Indian YouTubers made diss tracks against PewDiePie.
Which is, can I, like, it's obvious that all the Indian YouTubers are like taking this as an opportunity for money and fame,
Yeah.
which is honestly very sad.
You can take you can look at it from a
I
few
mean,
ways.
okay, it's not all, but like
But they're trying to diss PewDiePie, and there's like no
yeah,
point.
but that's because they kind of support T series, as in like not that they support T series, but they are against like because PewDiePie is dissing T series, and they kind of feel like, oh, you are insulting T series, that means you're insulting like India. How dare you?
He called me a bitch lasagna.
Okay, so you can look at it like PewDiePie is being serious and desperate. He wants to remain number one. You can look at like at a perspective where PewDiePie is actually using this chance to gain as many subscribers as he can right now, even though he's still gonna grow a lot. Because if you think about it, not everyone is in this situation where you're trying to out-sub someone. Usually, even if you have a low subscriber count, you want to get more subscribers. You don't really want to stay at the top because you're not at the top. You just want more subscribers.
Yeah, look at this. I searched PewDiePie diss track. There are 3 different Indian diss tracks about PewDiePie.
But see, this just begs the question, right? Where, like, is PewDiePie the underdog or is T-Series the underdog? And then you can see, like, how the supporters are kind of putting their opinion on the two sides.
Yeah,
You
well,
can
in a way, you
technically
can
say
see that
PewDiePie
PewDiePie,
is-
yeah, he's the underdog because like T series has over like 1,300 employees or something, I think.
Yeah, but if you
So-
think about it, like, literally, PewDiePie would be the... T-Series would be the underdog because they have less subs, right?
Yeah, well, you could think about it like that, but the thing is that PewDiePie is just one guy, and then like he has help from like his editors and like, you know, his fellow content creators. While T series is a big enterprise that has a lot of people helping them, right? So
I mean, if let's say you had 2 basins of water and water is subscribers, right? Basically what happens is that water is being poured at a higher rate.
For T-Series. But, like, I think the problem with the sub count right now is how. Why is it so silent there?
What?
What happened to Jordan? Why did Jordan just? Oh, Jordan's mute. Jordan got muted.
Mm,
What?
okay.
Jordan, why did you get muted?
You could really, I guess, see it as a lot of different ways now.
I guess it's very confusing, but like I
Like,
don't know.
you don't see this type of competition as much in, like, let's say the stock market. You don't see this competition between Apple and other countries. You don't see it as
I mean,
Amazon is trying to catch up as much.
They do like they do have like competitions, right? Obviously, when you're both trying to push and then it's really close, but like
Yeah, but that's really for people who are really
okay, but
interested
one thing
in
that I
that
found
side.
interesting, right, is that the rate that PewDiePie and T-Series are gaining subscribers, because mind you, right, like normally, right, like assuming you don't create out accounts, one subscriber is just like one person's account, right?
Yeah.
So that means that like every day, like 200,000 new people are subscribing to T-Series, and I'm wondering like that there's so many people, really?
No, because if you make an YouTube account in India, the first thing you'll be shown is like dozens of T-Series
T-Series,
videos.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. But
So-
like say we step away from the war right now, and you think about like after everything's said and done, and the dust settles and T-Series is on top, what will happen to PewDiePie's sub rate, and what will happen to independent channels after that?
I
What do
mean,
you guys
okay,
think?
PewDiePie himself has said that actually he doesn't really care, because I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, we fight, but if T-Series wins, then like we can't really do anything. It doesn't really affect his channel, right? Like he's still making the same content. Like it's just that he's now second. Like things will feel different, but obviously the content he's making is the same. It doesn't really affect him. But like
No, but
it
Pancake Man.
signifies like corporations taking over YouTube, and like there being
like no, but Pancake, think about the pride that independent channels will lose, and how will that because a lot of people I know that are subscribed to and are watching PewDiePie are doing it just to support the war, and when he finally loses, do you think they'll stick around, or like
Now,
what?
it depends. Are they taking this? Are they seeing PewDiePie as this beacon for independent content creators? Not as many people see it this way. Many people are just viewers. Many people aren't actually just.
well, I mean,
aren't
but like
content
for like
creators.
the independent creators, I guess PewDiePie can be a source of like a beacon of hope or light. You know, if you know what I mean. Like he is just one guy, and he's not even from like the US. He's like from Sweden, and he can like grow and become the #1 channel, like just making these videos by himself. So like it's kind of like a beacon of hope that like, you know, if he can do it, like so can I. That's what
And,
the
like,
smaller channels can look up to him and say. But
That's
like if
true.
T-Series is #1, then like it's like, yeah, T-Series is T-Series, they're a big corporation, so like you don't really have that
Yeah.
anymore.
But
Which is
then
what-
you think about it, many people might want to be the owner of a big company or might want to work for a big company. They might also respect T-Series.
No, but like the probability of you starting an entire company or working for one is a lot lower than
Precisely.
an independent
That's
channel.
why when that's why they, because the probability is much lower, right? When they see hope, when they see this company that is so big, right, that many people are actually working for it, there is still hope, there is still a chance for them to join that company. So people was like how
Yeah, I
they
know, but
might want to be
T-Series,
PewDiePie, they might want
because
to be
if okay, because like PewDiePie only does YouTube, right? His full-time job is YouTube. So like younger YouTubers that can look up to him, but T-Series isn't even making like proper content. Like they're posting. They're not like making YouTube content. They're posting like movie trailers or
Yeah, because
music,
they're a
right?
multi-channel network.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They're only using YouTube purely for making money. They're not like making like
No, but at the same
content
time,
like PewDiePie's.
they're acting like machinima back in like 5 years ago, and they're like helping those smaller channels out with like money and stuff.
Yeah,
Because if T series wasn't there, those smaller channels wouldn't be getting as much money and wouldn't be getting enough exposure.
yeah, but you
What?
look at
No,
it, T
T-series
series is
is
making money, and like in a country like India where not everyone is that well off, and there's a lot of poverty. I don't know the exact
Why are
rate.
you assuming
Making money.
yes,
No.
poverty, go away.
It is true. They have at least a bit of poverty.
I mean, to be fair, everyone has poverty, right? The US has poverty.
Yeah, that's true. But like
Yeah,
India
okay, continue.
has a I don't know the exact percentage, but I know they aren't the strongest country in the world, definitely. But they have such a high population. Every one of those people could potentially be working for a big company like T Series and eventually making a lot of money. So a lot of people look up to T Series instead of PewDiePie because
like,
T Series is bigger.
People in India
India.
are very patriotic, right? So they when they see T series so big, they think T series like represents India, which is why they support T series and they want T series to like overtake PewDiePie. But like what everyone else says is that yeah, T series is a company and PewDiePie is an independent creator and YouTube is technically supposed to be independent for independent creators. So like to have PewDiePie at #1 is actually better.
I mean, you could also see it this way. There are three parties: T Series, PewDiePie, and also YouTube.
What do you mean?
Because YouTube is the side. YouTube has to make at least some money. So in theory, YouTube still benefits when more people come on the site. And YouTube benefits especially when new people come on the site, which could potentially be
which
in
is
India.
why YouTube is really pushing for people in like actually like the whole internet is pushing for India because India is getting more like they're getting more internet and stuff like that, so like all different websites are now advertising for India, and because in India there's now a lot more internet, so now they can subscribe and like support T series and stuff like that.
Because like the only other place this could actually happen is like China, because they have also such a big population.
China has no YouTube.
Yeah, China has no YouTube.
And you could say the same thing about Russia, but they also
but
the internet censorship there is also quite.
But Russia's more about like land.
Oh, Russia doesn't really have that. Because, okay, I think one of the reasons why TC gains so many subscribers so quickly is because if you log out of your account and go to the YouTube front page, right, basically all you see is music and like movie trailers.
And like talk shows and like Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, and like movie trailers. And T-Series exactly makes music videos and movie trailers. And so that means that if you create a chat, like account in India, they're gonna push to you all the Indian music and movies. So thus they're gonna push to you all the T-series stuff, which is why they got so big so quickly.
And also speaking about Russia, Russia actually only has a population of 143 million as of right now. Compared to China and India, that's
not even in the billions.
Alright, I feel we should get to the point here, cause like
okay, we've been talking a lot about this now.
Yeah,
and just now we talked a lot. Well, we talked a bit on how many news sites are like trying to destroy and burn PewDiePie's name.
How? What?
Now we need to think about, is the content creator actually responsible for what his fans' actions are, or are they just completely
Yeah, exactly.
content
But I think
creators
that the
is not
argument, okay, I think right that the argument of the people who are trying to like slander PewDiePie, right, is that these people are probably like influenced by him because like they're doing this in like quote unquote in his name, right? So he so like you know they're influenced by him and then thus they do this thing, so PewDiePie must be bad. But like it's not really true. You can't really draw that connection unless you have any proof, right? So
oh, but at the same time, he didn't really openly say not to do these things, right?
yeah, exactly. But it's like you don't have to like say like specifically like you don't really need to tell someone not to do something when it's quite obvious.
But the problem is, it's not gonna hold up in court, right?
Yeah, but no one is saying anything about PewDiePie. The media is just trying to slander him, or like not the media, like
No, because it's that they see it as the same thing as other content creators, and they're taking it for the easy money, easy clicks, you know.
yeah. What happened to Z113? He died.
I'm still here. I'm just listening to you guys. It's quite an interesting conversation.
I think we should move on now.
Yeah, okay, we've been talking about these two for a long time. So one way I foresee the media slandering PewDiePie a lot is the recent shooting.
God bless.
Alright, so yeah, let's like get the facts straight here.
Okay,
So,
wait.
Z113,
Okay,
you
so
wanna kick us off?
okay, number one, we need to take note that this is being recorded as of the 15th of March, which means not all information is out yet. Okay, not everything is out yet. Some things may be false, but definitely there was a shooter and he live streamed it. Now, I'm not that clear on him saying like subscribe to PewDiePie. Some people are saying that he like went up to people, asked them if they subscribe, and then threatened to shoot them. Some people say otherwise. But what many news sites say is that at least 49 have been killed and 40 are in hospital or are in Christchurch hospital, and it's quite insane that someone would just go in and shoot, and it's related to PewDiePie,
I
unfortunately.
feel like we should have a moment
But-
of silence here.
Yeah.
Okay, can I get back into this? So,
Okay, let's continue.
but is this shooter really just using PewDiePie as like a scapegoat, and like is he just pinning all the blame on PewDiePie
Okay.
as an excuse to like cover up his hate for?
Now we don't have all the information. Remember, not all the information.
Yeah, it's
is
just
out
an
there.
inference.
So okay, you can try to infer a few things. He honestly doesn't like PewDiePie because he knows the reverse effects gonna happen. He is somehow so desperate that he's doing this so that PewDiePie gets more subscribers. It's basically like, okay,
What?
not the joke about it, but it's basically like he's basically Thanos, and the only way for PewDiePie to win is to do this, get more people, force them to subscribe basically.
What?
So a
Wait,
massive
wait,
way of trying to
before
save
you continue,
PewDiePie.
right? Okay, first of all, like, what? This is definitely not gonna help PewDiePie get more subscribers, okay? And I
Precisely,
think
but
this guy is probably not mentally retarded. So I think he knows that this is definitely not gonna help PewDiePie. This is most
no,
definitely gonna not help at all.
yeah, but then you realize that
Secondly, why the hell would killing people who are not subscribed help? Getting people who are not subscribed to subscribe will help, yes, but getting people who are not subscribed to just not exist anymore isn't really gonna help a lot.
No. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
So
I
can I
think
just
they
answer this
threatened.
with statistics right here?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
for
If you got
the
statistics, say it.
for the past 3 days, he's been gaining about 123,000 subs to about 160,000 subs. On the day of the incident, the increase dropped to about 50,000 from about 150,000. So it definitely did not help.
Yeah,
mean-
it had a bad.
You can't foresee there's nothing wrong with this guy. He wrote a manifesto. He
Yeah.
had a shooting. You not any a same person wouldn't just randomly do this and like also say to PewDiePie at the same time. The two have to be linked in some way. Of course, yeah, you can't just focus on it. It's about PewDiePie. You also have to remember that people have passed away, so it's more about them. But like, what is the effect? What's the after effect that this guy's trying to cause? Is he trying to cause more damage on the people in New Zealand, or is he trying to cause more damage on this so-called war that's happening right now?
I feel like most people are just trying to like not talk about it at this point and like cover it up because like as like Ben Shapiro posted, I think he said about
Yeah.
how they just like mass shooters just want like internet fame
Attention.
and stuff like that, attention. So like if we just don't do anything to them, then they're kind of just
Yeah, but then
we don't give them what they want, right?
But then sometimes like it's a bit unfair because if you ignore something, the problem is still there. The more people ignore it, right? Technically, the more the problem may arise
obviously,
up.
but the focus shouldn't be on that guy. The focus
No.
should be on the people
Yeah.
who lost their lives.
Yeah, but in a way, if the focus is on them, you have to talk about the cause of it and how you could potentially stop the cause. But if you talk about how you could potentially stop the cause, you talk about the incident, and then the incident gets traction. It's a
So-
whole cycle.
Can we look at it like, do you really think it's PewDiePie's fault?
No, it's
Like-
definitely not his fault.
Yeah.
Give a reason.
No. You can't say it's definitely not his. You can say that he wasn't a direct cause, or there's not enough evidence to say he caused any.
Well, so let me just read a tweet. It's not PewDiePie's effing fault. Anyone could have said anything before they started. A shooter could have said, "I love Obama," but does that mean that Obama supporters are shooters? No. So obviously you can't blame a content creator for what his fans do, but at the same time, he still has to be held a little responsible for what.
Okay, wait. Who tweeted that out? By the way,
It was just a random person.
Oh,
He shouldn't be held responsible at all because PewDiePie didn't do anything, right? Like he kind of just
no. Here's the thing. This is a thing I think about on every incident. If you stop, let's say, if you remove the fact, if you remove the shooter, this shooter wouldn't happen. But you can go one step back and say, if you remove PewDiePie, this wouldn't happen. But shooters still exist, so you can say, if you remove the fact that there are guns, then shootings won't
no,
exist.
yeah, but you see
Yeah,
the thing is that like like as GT said, right, this shooter could have said anything. He didn't have to say subscribe to PewDiePie.
Precisely.
So
It's basically like a butterfly effect. This thing will lead to this thing, and eventually it'll become bigger. Like, basically, a butterfly flapping its wings could cause a hurricane somewhere else. I don't know if that's scientifically true, but that's how the saying goes.
It's just an example.
Yeah.
So
I mean, PewDiePie tweeted, "Just heard news of the devastating reports from New Zealand. I feel absolutely sickened having his name uttered by this person. My heart and thoughts go out to the victims' families and everyone affected." So, I mean, he's very sensible that he still talked about the people and not just about his name.
Yeah,
So
the fact that he responded is a good thing. To show that
Yeah,
he,
but-
cares about the people. And he doesn't support what the guy did.
but then
I mean, no one will support what the guy did.
Yeah,
no one,
unless you're the
Oh.
guy.
unless it's the other two or so people. Okay, but then after this incident dies out, of course there's gonna be the media. They are probably not gonna invest. They might do some investigation, but they're gonna just say, "Oh, PewDiePie's fault." That's my prediction. And
Okay,
They're gonna
so
miss the
far I
fact-
have read a few articles. I haven't seen anything related to PewDiePie yet.
Also,
Someone check
this video
Vox.
is definitely
Someone check Vox
demonetized.
News.
Oh,
So-
Vox. No,
Vox
it's
has been
too
like,
early for any article to come out, I think. Especially
So-
on.
Wait, what do you mean? When
just let me talk about Vox while you guys check the articles, right?
did this happened?
Vox has kind of been like the main person or main group that has been like attacking PewDiePie, giving false claims and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think the way that PewDiePie responded and kind of made Vox is probably the best way to respond to something like this, honestly.
I mean,
So he did well.
if okay, I guess you also could focus on the fact that this is related to PewDiePie and is no longer so serious, but then that's unfair to the people who got hurt by this. So
Yeah, it's kind of insensitive and they just on PewDiePie.
I mean, New Zealand is one of the most peaceful countries. So the fact that this happened in a country like that,
Are you drawing a blank?
yeah, it's like no one really knows what to feel.
Uh,
This isn't just your normal attack, right? It's got the name of PewDiePie mixed into it, which makes it so much more complicated. Whose fault is it now?
yeah, but I feel like so a lot of people haven't really been focusing on the PewDiePie thing because it seems like people are just talking about the actual incident, which I
Yeah.
think is good because
That's
honestly,
it's
he really
definitely
didn't have
good.
anything to do with it.
I mean, he could have said nothing about PewDiePie. Crime wouldn't have been any less, right?
But why do you think he said it?
It's
Like-
obviously just to start a controversy.
Yeah,
The-
okay, well he
he-
live streamed it on Facebook, so I don't know who was watching, but yeah.
Yeah, but we're definitely not gonna link it.
Zuck.
We're not linking the
Yeah,
live
and
stream.
then like some people are quite like angry because YouTube, Facebook and Twitter so far failing to stop the proliferation of the Christchurch shooting videos. Basically they're not taking it down. So like some people are quite angry. Because they don't want that footage. They want to just delete it.
Yeah, it's obviously like not a good thing to be having on the site.
Yeah,
Now-
and like mainstream media just like they have the video.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
yeah,
it's really early.
it got
so-
taken down already, but like the social media, like the mainstream media, like called them out first.
I think what's gonna be interesting is the response and the outcome of this situation. We're gonna see whether PewDiePie makes a video on this. We're gonna he might not.
He kinda has to, right?
Yeah, but he could also ignore the situation if, let's say, the media doesn't slander him and
I mean,
everyone
okay,
just
yeah, I
moves
feel
on.
like we should just move on. Like attracting more attention to this situation is like
Yeah.
less than what is
Yeah,
required.
but
at this
no
point.
matter what he does, the media could still attack him because if he talks about it, they might say he's joking about it.
Yeah,
or if
but
he
what
doesn't, they
what
might say he's
benefit does
acting
it bring to the media? They
They-
get another
they-
article, so what?
It's a lot of money, a lot of clicks because his
Yeah.
name is in it.
They get money, but it's essentially kind of like YouTube's demonetization system. Yeah, this thing may get a lot of clicks, but it's not good. So basically, they might be under fire by a lot of people who are saying like, why are you focusing on him? He not only did nothing wrong, but you should be focusing
I
on
mean,
that.
but yeah, then again, the media already has been under fire from like a lot of different places because they talked about PewDiePie, right? Like, I mean, the giraffe hacking guy, yeah, he hacked into Wall Street Journal and like put a apology on their website.
I thought it was printers.
So
But
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Anyone has the timer on?
Because this thing, it basically has gotten out of hand a bit. You've got graffiti on things that.
Like war memorials. Someone graffiti a war memorial.
Yeah, I know, but it was
Right.
removed. So.
Luckily.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, I think we should move on now.
Yeah. Well, with
Okay, let's
some good
sum up.
news.
Let's sum up and move on. So
Okay.
basically, this PewDiePie thing is very complicated. There's the PewDiePie versus T-Series thing where Indians are all supporting T-Series because they say that they feel like PewDiePie is racist and he's trying to stop India's progression or whatever. I don't know. I'm not Indian. And then
Wow.
like this what?
That was actually kind of.
No, but he won't understand it. That's true.
I don't know. Okay, I'm just saying what I've heard, but I'm not Indian, so I can't say anything.
Like it's yeah.
And then after this incident where like it's just and how PewDiePie really doesn't really have a very good track record with the mainstream media, so like I don't know. I guess he kind of has to deal with this. He has to handle this situation very carefully because, like, as we see before, sport can really blow up. So
yeah. So basically, he's essentially handling a bomb all the time.
yeah, exactly. A small slip up could like really like be bad for him, especially at this kind of time where he's trying to like stay on top. So like it could cause like huge purge in subscribers, which is not gonna be good because the T-Series is gonna win. So subscribe to PewDiePie. Alright, let's move on. To happier things.
So we have some good news.
Okay.
I'm getting a show.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's have. Okay. Let's
Wait, never mind.
have
You already said it, right? You already said it.
Okay. Let me just.
Frick you. Okay.
So I'm getting a talk show. Yeah.
What's the name of the talk show? Got BGT.
It's not finalized, but you guys will know in like a few days when.
Yeah.
Just tell them.
So,
I mean, it's not confirmed. So.
I confirmed
just
it
tell
for you.
them. Yes. Too bad. We've just confirmed it.
Yeah, take that.
Well,
It's gonna be.
you guys will find out when my episode drops.
Okay, so basically it's gonna be his solo talk show. His solo talk show about his own topics, his own views. So it's gonna be like a shorter podcast without us. Just in case
Wait, about what? Wait, GT, can you explain your own show, goddammit?
yeah, GT,
Okay,
could you explain a bit more on your show?
Okay, so think about this, right? If I had the power of Vox Media and Pew News, trustability combined into one news source, and you got one great host, that's gonna be my show. You can expect reliable and faithful news at a good and constant rate from a
Good
great host.
constant rate. Hell yeah.
It's gonna be basically second podcast, but not gonna be discussing that much. Is more gonna be on just straight up facts. Gonna be straight up on news and recent news. There's more down to earth and not on such a huge level.
It's like drama alert.
Yeah, basically drama alert, but on a much smaller level, and it's gonna be shorter. So
if you like more bite-sized stuff instead of like an hour long, you can tune into my show.
Usually 40 minutes. So let's know move on to meme of the day.
Alright, so as per tradition, we now have to review this meme that I shall now post in general.
He's supposed to
Alright,
meme in
let's see.
general.
Oh Jesus, I'm scared.
It's a
Oh
Minecraft
no.
meme, just calm down.
Meme. Oh, what a kind idea.
My 7-year-old just back talked me. Tomorrow when she's at school, I'm logging into Minecraft and destroying her effing village.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
destroy it.
don't destroy it. Just plant a ton of TNT with pressure plates around her, so she destroys it when she logs in. Nice.
Genius. So
Absolutely
now Minecraft is
genius.
being used to cyberbully kids. No, not just cyberbully kids.
It's
Cyberbully
punishment. It's great.
it's punishment. So, well, I mean, Minecraft, you could say is a dead game. I don't. I no
It
longer
still
know
has
the
more concurrent viewers.
I like how
players
he
than
said
Fortnite.
7-year-olds.
Yeah, seven.
No
basically,
7-year-olds play Minecraft anymore. What the hell?
Maybe
Just
they
2 more
don't.
years.
Yeah. So basically, Minecraft is being used as a punishment, which
This
is
is bullying.
to be fair, it is okay. I
Well, it
I'll-
was posted.
Shut up.
It
Don't
was
try to find
posted.
meaning to this, okay? It's a meme. Shut up.
It was
Yeah, it's
posted
a
in
meme.
2014.
You
That's
see,
really
I was gonna go by meaning. I'm gonna talk about how it's not such a bad punishment.
Oh
compared to
yeah,
the
this was
olden
posted in
days and-
2014 anyway.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this like corporal punishment? Is-
No, I guess it's just.
I do not stand for corporal punishment.
I mean, this could be like the equivalent of like being whipped a long time ago, because definitely a long time ago there's only a few different forms of punishment. There's
No, don't try
definitely
and
no Minecraft.
take meaning from a meme.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying something.
Yeah, man. shut
I'm
the
just saying
fuck up.
that.
Wait, can I talk about Mario? Green Mario?
You see,
I won't
we
write
can
it.
always talk about that.
Look, I just want to say, right? Okay,
Yes, you wanna say? Please have one line.
okay. I'm just gonna sum it up, right? Mario is just really bad at describing anime and the genres.
How dare you?
He's a
You do not
horrible.
dis-
He's like the worst person to have, like someone.
Okay, that was cut out because that's
What?
slander.
We're cutting that. Oh,
Yeah,
God damn
because
it.
that's slander.
If you're doing so well, I didn't swear. No one swear. You didn't
You
say
see,
anything
No,
stupid.
no. I was
Now
like,
you have to
no
let me cut
red.
that out.
No, I legitimately
Frick it.
said. No, I legitimately said no red. Immediately goes on a rant, says Mario is really
Alright,
bad.
fine. We'll do the outro without him. Kick him to AFK.
Okay,
Alright, so
okay. Wait, no. 3, 2, 1. We'll say. 3,
What?
2, 1.
no, I'm not cutting.
Oh no, we're cut.
No,
No, we're
we're just
cutting that out
doing-
later.
No, I'm not cutting.
Okay.
We'll
This
just
is awkward.
do the outro without him. Alright, let's go. So thanks for watching the Homeless Boys podcast. We're gonna have new episodes every week. Make sure you subscribe, like, and what else? Okay.
And subscribe.
Yeah, I said that. Like, subscribe, and what?
And hit that notification bell.
Hell yeah. You can also subscribe to GTkittxn. He's trash. He has more subscribers, but yeah, you can subscribe to him if you want. His new show will probably be coming out by this week or next week. I don't know when this episode is coming out, but yeah. We'll see you
Bye.
in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.